Well, I'm back. I suppose it's time to make our way over to the next town and deal with whoever gets in our way. And yeah, I did manage to find a low tad with Swift Swim, which is the preferred option here, because we're gonna try and make a Lombre, Ludicolo, that's gonna have Rain Dance, Ice Beam, Surf, and one other move I got. Oh, Razor Leaf. I gotta get through breeding with a Tropius, that flying banana tree. So yeah, we're gonna have to use a little breeding to get the movesets we want around here. Same thing with Willow here. Willow's not gonna be the last Trico we have on this team. I need to breed it with a Seviper, a male Seviper at some point to get Crunch, because Trico, is gonna in the long run have much better special attack stats. So we basically want to, have room in there for like Dragon Claw, Crunch, and Leaf Blade. So it has a Dark move, a Dragon move, and a Grass move that are all special attacks to make the best use we can out of its stats. And then we'll leave Screech in there as the 4th move, so it can help set up, for Breloom if we have to. So at least that's the plan. I admit it's gonna take a while to get to the point where we actually can do that stuff, but yeah. Willow's gonna eventually be replaced by a superior version of herself, or a male version. I'm not gonna be really picky as long as the egg gets the moves I want, right? Oh, we can just bypass you, so screw you. After all, I really don't want to deal with a bug catcher if I don't have to. After all, bug catchers are annoying, though. It's amazing how many runs I'm doing, that require breeding with a Seviper to get moves I want, right? Like, even the Dark run, that's a thing. Like, I gotta catch a Seviper at some point, because I need to breed it with my Poochyena, or Mightyena as it is now, so I can give it Poison Fang. Like, it's kinda crazy. You'd think at some point I'd run out of uses for Seviper, but apparently it's very good for breeding certain moves around. It's just too good. Good thing I can catch it in this version, because that's not in Ruby, unfortunately. Now, let's see, I guess we'll go with Absorb. After all, keeping ourselves healthy is definitely a good thing. Though, yeah, there's no room for such a weak Grass move in the long run. Yeah, I know, I could pick up Giga Drain, but Leaf Blade is superior, and let's face it, I still rather have that setup move in case I need to use it. Because being able to help set up for, Breloom, that's a good thing to have an option for, because, let's face it, if I'm setting out Breloom, I want to be able to hit hard as quickly as possible, because I'm probably in trouble if it's going to hit the floor. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I don't want to end up being, the stuck default again. Though the amount of breeding I'm going to have to do is probably going to drive me nuts in the long run. This means I'm going to have to raise Pokemon just to raise up newer versions of themselves eventually. Ugh, tedious. But, sometimes, to get the glory, that's just what you got to do. So we'll take these berries with us and make our way over in town so we can get told how to go catch a Pokemon, right? Because we gotta get to Petalburg, to get told the obvious. And set up our better rival. Because he's the last one you face off against on the way through Victory Road, after all. Okay, let's Absorb on you. And then I guess we can try and Quick Attack it next turn. Ah, he lowered my attack stat. Never mind, we will Absorb then. Admittedly, we could be switching in and out Josephine here, but I also have to consider the fact that, I just make more effort required eventually too. After all, I gotta breed my Lotad as well at some point. I suppose that means I could technically set this one up however I feel like with a Fake Out or something. Though admittedly, I don't know if I'd want to keep around because, let's face it, Fake Out's not a good option for Lombre since it's also more of a special attacker. That's the problem with it. Like, you got this move, Fake Out, but it's only good on strong physical attackers, which we just don't have a lot of access to for grass types. Like, I don't have that as a blistering option, unfortunately. Even the ones that can get access to good physical attack moves, like Hyper Beam and whatnot, just cannot really exploit them to their utmost. I really wish they could. Oh well, this game doesn't have to always have a Tauros on my team, right? I guess we should go see our dad, because I'm pretty sure it's necessary to advance the plot. Oh, don't worry, I got Pokemon now. Looking forward to it, eh? I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Well, why don't you go talk to, Professor Birch? He's got Pokemon. Oh, right, he'd have to go through the tall grass. Good luck with that, man. I'm only by myself, so I want to take a Pokemon along, but never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Poppy, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Here, I'll loan you one of my Pokemon. I mean, one of my weaker ones, so I don't really care if you steal it too much. I'll let you borrow my Zigzagoon. I usually use it to pick up random crap. Like full restores, just pulls them out of the ether somehow. Would you really come with me? Well, I don't have a choice. Because every game has to have a painful tutorial on how to catch Pokemon after the first one, basically. And even the first one had one, it's just optional to do it. And you could actually abuse it for some glitches because the way it was set up. Which they fixed in the yellow version, so you could not do that stuff. They're like, you are not going to be allowed to cheese it. Of course, my question is, how does he level up this Ralts without additional Pokemon? Considering, a level 5 Ralts doesn't have any attack moves. Which is why I usually don't bother with them unless, I'm doing a Psychic Run or something. Though I suppose even if I was doing a run where I just really get what I want, I'd probably end up picking up because I'm just like, well, it's this game's version of Abra. Good Abra and Alakazam, it's just too powerful on the special side to completely ignore, right? Though I admit, its nature can be a bit of a annoyance. Though I suppose you can also give it some pretty potent moves like Thunderbolt fairly early on if you're willing to spend some time, at the game corner. Or, you catch a bunch of Zigzagoons to abuse their abilities so you can buy the moves. Like, oh yeah, I picked up, Double Team and Thunderbolt. Like, fear my Ralts, it can shoot lightning and dodge attacks, though I'm pretty sure it learns Double Team on its own. There are a few Pokemon that do, after all. Just, most people don't really like that move because it's all luck-based. But I guess we should make our way still to Rustboro if we got time. Or at least make our way to the entrance to the woods, so I can at least try and work on picking up a Shroomish. After all, Shroomish will be a key part of our arsenal eventually, because, it falls into the mighty Breloom. Though I'd also like to give Breloom Spore, but that requires getting a level 54 Shroomish. Which would be a nightmare, because I'd also want to slap Bulk Up on Breloom. Because I don't think it learns it. I'd have to double check. Maybe it does learn it, which means it wouldn't be a problem. Otherwise, I really wouldn't want to use up that TM, because it would royally screw me. Why did I stop to run in the grass? I don't need to fight Pokemon like that right now. Well, I will take these berries here. Yep, we'll just let the soul return to its soft, lonely state and just keep on moving, because, I don't feel like doing any planting right now. I'm feeling lazy. We should definitely fight this guy. After all, he does have a lot of cash. And that translates to it should be my cash, because Winston, you just don't deserve your money. A level 7, Zigzagoon, eh? Well, I counter with, a Trico. Tail Whip? Interesting call. Well, I'll just keep pounding away at it. Oh, that's right. Rich Boy's got full restore. How annoying. Let's smack you real good, then suck away your health to refuel my own. And then you're gonna lower my physical attack stat. Okay. Playing a very long game there, man. Like, those are not very good stat-reducing moves. They drop my attack by 1 and my defense by 1. It's not really gonna stop me from caving in your face. Okay, I guess we can still, I guess we'll stop here, make it a short one. Next time we'll go through Petalburg Woods, and deal with, the Team Aqua member in here, but I'd also like to stop and, try and find a Shroomish, which, maybe I'll get lucky and find one, on my first go here. I mean, they aren't the rarest of Pokemon. Though apparently they're not super common either, right? Until next time, then. See ya.